Bro, they're here, man. Who is they? They, to me, I think they is the elites. That's what I think it is. Right? They have a system. This system they got, bro, they got like mad drops, right? But they got like, it's almost like an army, right? And they just move. And they move. Where you go here, you go there, you go here, right? I feel like, and I know I'm not tripping, but they gonna try to make it seem like I'm tripping. But I'm not tripping. Every industry has to get consumed. They have to get consumed. Because you gotta live under the system. If you don't live under the system, this industry is consumed now. It started 3 years ago. I'm not bugged. I know I'm not tripping. It started 3 years ago, bro. They started coming and then they eventually it always it doesn't matter. It's like, for me. But that's what I can say for the night chat. I can't say too much, as I said, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm still figuring this shit out. But that was.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter. Get lit, pop shit, get high.
Family, we are back. Thank you guys for being here. It does mean a lot. Real talk. And thank you for all the happy birthday wishes. My B-Day is tomorrow. My B-Day is tomorrow. So, $ Trap House Kitchen 1, y'all. Real talk. Anyways, Fanum, y'all heard the preview or the intro. He said that those people are there. And it's a consumer-based industry. And that's all I've been saying. That's why influence plays such a big part. But we're going to tap into a few clips and see what we can find out. I feel bad for dude. He started the movement, but the movement grew beyond belief. And while the movement grew, they kind of pushed him to the side. Now, let's see what we can find out.
Fanum exposes there is at least one spy in the streaming industry. What the
I'ma say it.
About to pull up? Alright.
There's streamers that are spies, my nigga.
The heck?
I don't know who it is. But there's at least one streamer that's a spy, my
The
nigga.
heck? Watch the highlights.
At least one.
Oh, alright.
I'm not gonna say no names, but there's at least one streamer that's a spy.
Now that's interesting right there. One streamer that's a spy. Listen, I already know who y'all thinking it is, and I think it's that same person too. I noticed that when this person is around, a lot of people almost bow down to him. I've seen this person go and act all crazy, act shut up. He tried to kick back a little bit, but he stayed in his place. I'm not gonna say any names, but all I'm gonna say is control, overseeing. It's a certain group of people that this person that I think it is affiliated with, that a lot of people don't speak on in a certain light. Now this next clip, he's gonna speak about AI and the influence of AI and what he thinks the purpose of it is. And I don't know, AI is interesting, and I think it's going to get people in trouble just because you can make people do or say things that they really didn't say. I remember the introduction of that stuff, and there was a lot of the Orange Man when they were making him do and say funny things and all kind of weird stuff. Check out this clip, y'all. It's interesting.
AI was made to control niggas. Look, they have convinced you now. You don't know what's what, right? Like, and maybe you still got a good eye. I got a good eye, bro. Eventually, we're not gonna be able to tell what's what. When that officially happens, they're gonna do so much shit and just show you an AI video. You ain't gonna be able to tell. Listen, all the WhatsApp users is cooked. All right, if you know anybody in your family that uses WhatsApp, you're cooked. They're already sending me AI shit all day, every day, and they believe it's real. They're already done it. Okay. I think the Facebook niggas is cooked already, or almost done cooking, because they on some other shit too. Right? Once Twitter tends to have the most intellectuals, even though it's filled with bots, it has a lot of intellectuals on the platform. Once the intellectuals are getting cooked, and I've seen a couple already getting cooked. Once that happens though, it's over. It's over. They're gonna push whatever they want towards y'all. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Okay? There's nothing you can do. If anything happens to me, look. Real shit. Still had a big funeral. Shit.
Bro, no, he's talking a lot. He knows it. He knows it. I've never watched him. I just would watch little clips. But what really got me tuned in is when he started speaking about AMP and Kai and them selling out. He said it, but then it was a weird moment in time with them as a collective where he was on the outs. They felt it. Everybody felt it, but he was still around. And they had a rap cipher. Well, the dude was rapping, and he was talking about his friends selling their soul for diamonds and gold, and Fanum went and touched people's necklaces and stuff and pointed stuff out. And people made weird faces at bro. Really weird faces. Keep an eye on him.
What? No.
But there's at least one streamer that's a spy.
I wonder who that could be.
I'm not gonna say no names, but there's at least one streamer that's a spy. Confirmed.
Wow.
It has to be. Now it's up to y'all to figure that shit out.
No
But
way.
they gotta be at least one streamer that's a spy. Confirmed.
I knew it.
What do you mean? It ain't me.
I believe him. I believe him. Now the question is, who is that streamer that's a spy? This is what Fanum said. He said it himself, and you would know because he's a streamer and he's been around people that's been acting suspicious lately. Remember what Fanum said way back? He knows something that we don't know. And he said it without telling us. We have to figure this out, guys. Who's the spy? Who is the spy? We need to figure this out because I have an idea. Once you see LeBron, you know it's over. They trying to get Fanum, but Fanum is too smart. He doesn't need that in his life. How will we know if they got Fanum? If he comes outside with a journal talking about he's gonna open up a clothing brand. Shut up! This is ridiculous, guys. Fanum said it. There's a spy in the streaming world, guys, and we gotta figure this out. You know why? Because there's nothing to figure out. This video is for entertainment purposes only. These guys are streamers. They're playing around. They're just trying to get the crowd going.
What Fanum just revealed about AMP after leaving or being kicked from the team is actually crazy. Basically, he just posted on his story that they sold their souls and were mad that he didn't, and that's the reason he's no longer a part of AMP. And that's not all he posted. As you can see in this Snapchat right here, he posted so many different paragraphs, basically just complaining about the team and saying that light will be shined on them soon, inferring that soon the truth will come out. Overall, this was crazy. I truly thought it was a prank because it happened right after Lacey got kicked from FaZe. So I thought that he was just trolling and kind of trying to attention grab just like him.
Wow.
But at this point, it's either seriously real or his account is hacked, because there's no way. I mean, you could joke about getting kicked from AMP or anything like that, but you cannot joke by saying they sold their souls and things like that. That is just insane. And it's not like that's all he posted. Again, he continues with stories. He posts on and on about it. And he's just saying overall that they were mad at him even though he carried the team and he's the reason that they're rich. That's his words, and overall this is crazy. I truly believe he's hacked. There's no way he's not.
We're definitely gonna end it right there. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Am I surprised? Not whatsoever. Not at all. I've seen the power dynamic in the streamer community, and especially the group that people call the top streamers or whatnot, like some of these people that hold events and things like that. You see who the gatekeepers are. They make it known that they're gatekeepers. Oh, I made a call to this platform, I called that platform, and you know, I told them if she's on there, we're not doing this, we're not doing that. Pay attention, y'all. If you want to look out for me for my birthday, $ Trap House Kitchen 1. It's at midnight, Tuesday. Let's get to it. I'm out. Peace.